Termas de Papalacta Hotel, or sometimes called Papalacta Hot Springs Resort or Termas Papalacta, is located in the small Ecuadorian town of Papalacta in the Andes, South of America. It's a whopping elevation of 10,800 feet or 3,300 meters. Cueva de los Tallos, or Cave of the Oilbirds, is a cave located on the eastern slopes of the Andes Mountains in the Morona, Santiago province of Ecuador. Chimborazo is a currently inactive stratovolcano in the Cordillera Occidental range of the Andes. With a peak elevation of 6,263 meters, Chimborazo is the highest mountain in Ecuador. Located in Santa Elena, Ecuador, Salinas is the largest beach resort area in Ecuador and the westernmost city on the mainland. It is host to the ISA World Junior Surfing Games and a few yacht clubs, which draw visitors from all over the world. El Cajas National Park, or Cajas National Park, is a national park in the highlands of Ecuador. It is located about 30 km west from Cuenca, the capital of the province of Azuay. About 270 lakes and lagoons are present in the Paramo of Cajas. The Cajas National Park is home to a large variety of animals, some of which are endemic or highly endangered. The San Rafael Falls, or the La Cascada San Rafael, was the tallest falls in Ecuador until February 2, 2020. The 130-meter or 430 feet falls were located on the Coca River in Cayambe Coca Ecological Reserve. The most popular dish on the coast of Ecuador is ceviche. It is usually served with popcorn, toast, and chiffles. People also make ceviche in Ecuador from calamari, shrimp, and mollusks. Social criticism is a central theme in the work of Oswaldo Guayasamin, influenced by the social problems he encountered during his youth. Another great influence on his work were his travels through the Americas, where he was confronted with lots of poverty. Guayasamin's art of human and social inequalities achieved international recognition. The Polcas Hot Springs are located to the west of Chalviri town and are well known because of the intense volcanic activity in the area, which created the pleasant warm spring that is drained into the pool. The water temperature is usually from 28 to 30 degrees, and it is famous for curing arthritis and rheumatism. The Rio Umahalanta, which disappears beneath a layer of a limestone approximately 22 meters thick, has formed the impressive Umahalanta Cavern, of which 4.5 kilometers of passages have been explored. Inside are some spectacular stalagmites and stalactites formations and waterfalls, as well as a resident population of vampire bats that have produced an impressively large pile of steaming guanos over the years. Noel Campo Mercado National Park is a national park in northeast Santa Cruz Department, province of Jose Miguel de Velasco, Bolivia. It covers 750,000 hectares of land. It is estimated that the park is home to approximately 4,000 species of vascular plants, 130 species of mammals, 620 species of birds, and more than 70 species of reptiles. Lake Titicaca is a large, deep, freshwater lake in the Andes on the border of Bolivia and Peru, often called the highest navigable lake in the world. By volume of water and by surface area, it is the largest lake in South America. Lake Titicaca is home to more than 530 aquatic species. Bolivia's rich selection of crafts includes silver jewelry, hand-woven rugs, intricate embroidery, and traditional music instruments such as the flute and mandolin. The Carnival of Oruro is a religious and cultural festival in Oruro, Bolivia. It has been celebrated since the 18th century. Originally an indigenous festival, the celebration later was transformed to incorporate a Christian ritual around the Virgin of Candelaria. The carnival is one of the UNESCO's masterpieces of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity. Terra Nueve or Deporta Piment is a commune of Artibonite, Haiti. It is the most celebrated warm springs of the Republic. They have long enjoyed a reputation for having great curative properties, particularly for skin diseases and rheumatism. The water temperature usually reaches to 28 to 30 degrees Celsius. The Marigian Cave is located in the south of Haiti, particularly in the town of Port-au-Piment. It is the longest natural excavation in the Caribbean. It is so named in memory of Marigian Lamartiniere. An archaeological traces prove that its existence dates back to the time of the Tainos, the first inhabitants of the islands of Haiti. One of the most well-known beach resorts in the world is Labadi. Labadi is located in the north of Haiti, around a 45-minute drive from the nearest big city, Cap Haitien. Many cruises end up coming to Labadi, and there's good reason for it. It's actually leased by Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, so it's pretty exclusive. The most famous dive site in Haiti is Amanis Zombie Hole. Here the floor falls to 450 feet below sea level and the wall is covered in black coral and sponge tubes. The coral reefs near the cave are home to the world's largest sponge species, elephant ears, a fan coral which reaches up to 3.7 meters in diameter. Etang Saumatre or Brackish Pond is the largest lake in Haiti and the second largest lake in the Dominican Republic and Hispaniola. The lake supports over 100 species of waterfowl, American flamingos, American crocodiles, and several other fauna found nowhere else in Haiti. The Artibonite River is the longest river in Haiti and the longest on the island of Hispaniola. It is also the second longest river in the Caribbean behind the Cauca River in Cuba. Yan Valu is the name given to a form of dance associated with Haitian voodoo. In Haiti, Yan Valu is performed in a group as a prayer, invoking deities and moving the dancers to lose consciousness and enter into a state of trance. The dance movements can include wild spinning, undulation of the spine with the hands placed on bent knees. Rara music is a Lenten processional music with strong ties to the voodoo religious tradition. Hotel and Spa Elgueya is located at Banos de Elgueya, Cuba. This is one of places in Cuba having sulfur hot springs. It is found in an excellent place to combine with harmony, holidays, and health. The waters of the area are hypermineralized, chlorinated, sodium, bromic, and weakly radonic and sulfured, which are perfect for medical and quality of life treatments. Its average temperature is 450 Celsius, and its flow rate is 25 liters per second. Cuevas de Bellamar is located at Carretera a las Cuevas, Matanzas, Cuba. Apart from the amazing stalactites, stalagmites, and helictites it hosts, the Bellamar Caves houses an incredible natural phenomena only found here. They are solid calcite crystals hanging from stalactites and have attracted the attention of all geologists from all over the world. Varadero, also referred to as Playa Azul or Blue Beach, is a resort town in the province of Matanzas, Cuba, and one of the largest resort areas in the Caribbean. The Yumuri is a river in Cuba which drains into Bahia de Matanzas, an arm of the Straits of Florida in the historic provincial capital of Matanzas. The river begins in the village of Imias and winds its way through 54.2 kilometers, including a steep of 220 meters canyon with walls 200 meters high. The Madre de Aguas or Mother of Water, also known as Maggie, is a mythical creature in the folklore of Cuba. The legends say that the Madre de Aguas is a giant boa snake, very large and wide with the thickness of a palm tree. Has two extrusions similar to horns in the frontal region of his head and is covered in scales thick and distributed inversely as present in other boa snakes, which is impenetrable to bullets. It is said that it inhabits rivers and lakes, which never dry out while it lives there. Madre de Aguas lives for hundreds of years and anyone who tries to kill it or capture it will die. It is also said to be a fearsome animal that when hungry it could completely engulf a calf. The Carnival of Santiago de Cuba is the largest, most famous, and most traditional carnival in all of Cuba, and is an explosion of color, contagious drum rhythms, and dance. It is also a time for Cubans to regather themselves and remember their history, community, and culture, and is often punctuated by the Cuban national holiday of July 26th.